Hello and welcome to yet another IPL team build-up. This time it's a gigantic build-up for us because it's the Lucknow Super Giants or the Lucknow Super Injured. That is the thing that we are going to debate at this point in time. The usual four drills, but I think this is going to be the most complicated team selection as far as the strengths, weakness, playing 11s are concerned. Because as I mentioned, we are not discussing Lucknow Super Giants. We are discussing Lucknow Super Injured.
So are we going to be making an injured 11?
Most likely it looks
or the
like
likely 11 as we make, or the best 11 as we make.
I mean, this team selection, because of the injuries that they have suffered, I'm only feeling injured at this point in time, thinking about who can be the 11 players. Because the squad that they've assembled is great, but it is so fragile. Like the usual drill. First we pick the 11, strengths, weakness, whether we can see this team in the playoffs. I don't know whether we'll get
You've
past
already
the first
spelled
round.
the weakness enough times, I think.
No, I think we are not going to get
if
past
there's
the first
injured
thing
in the
also.
name, then the weakness is
No,
spelled
but
already.
is this Lucknow's franchise or Delhi's?
Okay,
What do you
now...
What do you mean Delhi's?
They have 6 players from Delhi and 4 from one academy in Delhi.
That happens. Chennai used to keep crying. You're not playing my players from my state in the team. Used to keep.
But Lucknow is playing 6 players from Delhi and 4 in Ayush Badoni, Himmat Singh and Rishabh Pant and Mayank Yadav come from Sonnet. Apart from that, they have more Delhi people. Prince Yadav, Digvesh Rathi, and they also have...
Yuvraj Chaudhary.
No, Prince Yadav, Digvesh Rathi, Himmat Singh also from Sonnet only again. So they have
So one club
one club.
producing half the IPL team.
Yeah.
That must be a new record then.
It is.
No, but I remember once there was this time when the person commentating was from the same academy, the person bowling was from the same academy, person batting was from the same academy,
But
and
different teams.
keeper
now.
also. Yeah, different teams.
I'm saying one team, the core from one club of Delhi. How did this happen? What is the reason behind it? Because the coach is Australian.
The coach is Australian, but the captain is from that franchise. Oh, sorry, from that club.
Oh, that's why.
So,
Happened.
okay.
So they must have watched the DPL very closely.
So, what is the
Delhi
name
Premier
should we
League.
keep? Lucknow Super Injured or Delhi Super Giants? Let's see. Because when we are going to pick the 11, Delhi will dominate, but injuries will also dominate. So, complicated process. Who wants to begin? As we all know, the drill is playing 11, ideal from all.
I'm going to hazard a guess that out of all the teams that we've done, and we usually get 8, 9, 10 players that all of us
Yes.
agree on. I'm thinking this will be the one with the most disagreements. I have a
Yes.
feeling. I could be wrong, but let's see.
I think the one test is going to be the bowling only, to figure out the bowling, but otherwise I think we may agree.
Okay, let's
6,
get
7
down.
names. Because there's one problem from what we used to call, I remember Siddharth used to often say it's a muddle order.
That was Shane, not me.
Yeah, you were always sort of, agreeing to it as well.
Yeah,
but it was indeed a muddle order, and this year too, things may not have changed very, entirely from where they were last year.
Okay, let's start. Who are your openers? One I'm guessing everyone will agree on is Mitch Marsh.
Yes.
Or no? No, he does he not.
I have Marsh.
I don't have.
I have Marsh, so 2 votes, so he's not 100% there. I'm going to give you more options. There is Adam Markram as an opening option. Has anyone have?
I don't have Markram.
I have him.
I don't have him. So 1 vote now. So nobody we're getting. See, I was telling you this will be the toughest. You said no. I'm giving you options. I'm giving you options. Does anyone have Arshin Kulkarni as an opener?
Yes, I have.
1. I have 2.
No, I have Rish. I don't know.
No, I'm asking. Do you have?
No.
Do you have? No. See, we cannot even get down to the openers so far. Okay, so let me do the 100% sure.
Yeah,
Once
let's
we'll
go
get
with
to the
the
opener.
100%.
Rishabh Pant, Nicholas Puran, 3-4. Or
Yes.
you can do
Rishabh Pant
4-3.
for me is opening in this side.
For me as well.
And I think, since the very...
I've gone a little left field over here,
Yeah.
I know. But the
It
idea
has to be a vote.
Yeah, the thing is, I
two
tried
votes are there,
adjusting
na?
because otherwise foreign players were turning out to be a bit of a problem for them, and the only adjustment I could then see was by having Rishabh Pant open. Otherwise, you will have the same problem that you did last year. That Nicholas Puran was batting too low, Batoni was being thrown around here and there. Same with now, they've got Miller as well in their side. So everyone just goes further down the batting order. If you need to make space, this is one way I thought. Pant opens, and this is something he'd said in that interview, I think.
He was asked that will you, because at that point the openers weren't that clear for the Lucknow Super Giants. So in Vikrant sir's interview only, he was asked that if that challenge comes, will you be ready? So at that time he said that whatever challenge comes, I'll be ready. I'm still not sure
I don't
about how
think
things are
he'll
going
open.
to be. No.
No
It's very
chance.
surprising, but because I'm saying that because again
Don't think
Rishabh
he'll
Pant is
open.
competing for that slot against Sanju Samson in the Indian team,
And
and it's going to be a straight shootout.
Knowing Rishabh and how he captained the
He's your
Delhi
number 3.
franchise, and it was, I mean, I can share a lot of things. It was his own, this thing where I thought that he should be batting higher even in Delhi. He pushed himself down because he wanted to control the innings. He wanted to play the guy who controls the entire team. With that nature, can he be the guy who can play aggressive cricket as an opener and then get out? I don't think he's that personality who'll be okay to sit in the hut even if he's gotten out early. He would want to control the inning. I'd be very surprised if he's opening. But anyway, it's
But
everyone's
he
11.
makes the 11.
No, your choice. If you've got him open, you've got him as opener, that's fine. But we need a outright thing.
I have
Two of
got-
us don't have him as an opener. So we'll get to the voting a little later. So for now, for the purpose of at least 4 of us have him at number 3, just put Rishabh Pant because he's got the majority vote to be there as captain, which he would have. And Puran also, we all agree he's
Yes.
going to be there. So put Puran at 4. For
4.
now, we're just putting, and then when we do our voting, we'll decide their batting order as well. There's another player everyone will have is Ayush Badoni, I'm
Yes.
thinking. So just put Ayush Badoni in there, and I think Miller. If 4 of us
Yes.
have Miller.
Yep.
So Badoni followed by Miller.
Yep.
This is a
Or
team.
vice versa, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not about the batting order. You can change it. I'm just saying the 11.
Yep.
Right now, I'm going to get to another 100% sure shot, which I think all of us will have is Ravi Bishnoi.
Yes.
So put him down at 9 for now, Ravi Bishnoi, because he makes the. You can
11
make
also.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually put the spinner higher. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that is it. This is going to be 100% agreement of all 4 in this.
No, I think
at the
even
moment.
7, 8 Shahbaz Ahmed and Shahbaz Ahmed
Samad.
and
Abdul
Abdul Samad. I
Samad.
think
Has
will be-
everyone got
yeah,
that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Both those.
Okay, I also have Abdul and I also have Shahbaz.
Yeah,
So, okay,
same.
great. That's fine.
Same.
Super. So we've got a 7 and 8 as well. You could put Samad at 7
7. Yeah.
and
Shahbaz at
spin
8.
all rounder in Shahbaz at number 8.
Yes.
Okay, so Shahbaz is also there. Great. Okay, we made some progress. 4 out of 4. So we've only left with 5 slots where we will be debating. Okay, so do you want to start with the openers
Let's start
now?
with the openers, maybe.
Okay, so my
We'll
opener.
do the fast bowlers first because they are injured, so we can just sort that out so
I
that we
think
know.
that'll be the more complex thing to do.
No, but then how many overseas are left? That can
Okay,
also
let's
be-
go.
Okay.
So, okay, who are your fast bowlers then? Because now, listen, this is the big problem there.
Yeah.
Mohsin, Avesh, Mayank Yadav, all
Akashdeep.
3, Akashdeep, all 4 in fact, not available to start the IPL. That's the information that we have at the moment. If something changes the last moment, we don't know. But at the time of this recording, what we're getting to know is that they're not going to be available at the start of the season. So if you're not, we are going for the worst case scenario that all 4 are not available. And if they are not, what is the team that we are going to be making? Okay. So I have an Akash Singh. Do you have an Akash Singh?
Yes.
No.
You don't have an Akash
I don't
Singh?
have an Akash Singh.
No, neither do I.
Okay, so we do not see again, no vote.
Yeah.
I've got a Hunger Gaker.
I have a Hunger Gaker.
No?
Not for
No. So again, it's not. Any, what option are you going with?
I am going with Shamar.
I've got Shamar.
I have.
Even I have Shamar.
Okay, all of us have Shamar, so you can put Shamar at 10 right now, Shamar Joseph. And the reason this will compromise an overseas player because your Indian fast bowlers are not there. You will need a good
Yes.
fast bowler, and so you will have to fill that with an overseas slot of Shamar Joseph. So he's made it 4 out of 4. So okay,
Yeah.
so we now actually have
Actually,
8.
Yeah, but how many votes did we have for Akash?
Akash Singh.
Singh.
I didn't have him.
I had
Just
him.
one vote.
I only
Just
had him.
one. I can make it 2 because I've just noticed something in my sheet. Yeah, can make it 2.
Why
but yeah.
doesn't it always happens with Harshit? He notices his 11 much later. Okay, I had Akash Singh, but we've not got votes, and Hunger Gaker hasn't gotten vote. Yes, what are your suggestions then?
See, I had a Hungergaker in the list, and I also had a Manivaran Siddharth.
I have a Manivaran Siddharth as my impact.
Yeah.
No, I think the impact a very big chance is going to be Digvesh Rathi, and the reason for that is that Sanjeev Goenka in an interview said that if I am looking forward to seeing someone, then it is Digvesh Rathi. He comes from Delhi as well, sort of a mystery. He's not a mystery spinner, but his action is a little awkward. If you guys remember Shivil Kaushik, who once played, he does not exactly that awkward, but yeah, sort of comes in with a high arm. So
My point is, do you have a slot for a spinner?
you will have to have.
How are you going to do
This
3 fast
Shabazz.
bowlers? Where are your 3 fast
This
bowlers?
Shabazz, this Bishnoi.
This just Shabazz and
Where are
Bishnoi.
your 3 fast bowlers, sir?
So either I get a Prince Yadav.
Yeah, Prince Yadav is an option. No, my point is, no team is playing without 3 fast bowlers. I mean, let's get that right. No team will, and we've done all teams,
Yes.
can be less than 3 fast bowlers. Where are your 3 fast bowlers? You fill that slot, and then you can put in whoever you want.
Yeah.
If we get in a Marsh, then he can be the third.
Marsh
Marsh
can't
is not
bowl.
bowling.
Oh, yeah.
He's already going to be batting.
He's
Where
only
are
going to
your
be
third
batting.
fast bowlers?
That's why I had a Hungergaker there and a
why I have
Prince
a
Yadav.
Hungergaker.
If you end up playing Arshin could be another.
But no, again, he's a
fast
backup bowler. You will get murdered if you're not playing 3 fast bowlers in an IPL match. Sir, it's next to disastrous. Each team has had that.
Yes.
Minimum.
Correct.
How can
Let's do one
Lucknow
thing. Let's
not have
go
that?
with Hungergaker in that case.
No, I don't know. That's why I said for what? I had 2 fast bowlers in 11 and 12 because I need 3 fast bowlers.
Yep.
I don't have. Spinners I've got covered.
A Prince Yadav and a Hungergaker, that was my 11 and 12.
Mine was Akash Singh and Hungergaker to fill that.
have
But we'll have to go with voting.
Akash and Hungergaker.
So that's,
Hungergaker, even I'll vote for that.
so that's why I asked for and you didn't. So 4 votes for Hungergaker. We could have done that if you guys had made your 11. We wouldn't have had to go. Okay, Hungergaker, we've got.
I have a Prince.
Okay,
Yadav.
Hungergaker is there. Mine was Akash Singh, and his is
Akash.
Akash. So 2 for Akash.
Prince.
Prince. 2 for Prince, 2 for Akash. It's a close call. Guess who has the casting vote? It's our producer in Pavan. Pavan, do you even know about these bowlers? So what are you going
The
to
guy
do?
we needed today will probably, I don't know how he reacts to our 11 by the end of it. He by now would have, butted into the conversation.
For the sake of not upsetting anyone, let's have it Akash/Prince. Okay?
Right.
Let's have that. That's your 12th option. It's anyway an impact player. You could go with anyone. But because of the injury issues within the team,
Yes.
this is what you have to make do with. Okay. So that's your bowling done.
Right.
Now to the opener. What have we got? Remember, you have slot for 1 overseas player only.
Yep.
And you have
Markram, Marsh and Bretsky.
Bretsky is my choice.
mine was Marsh.
I had Marsh.
I have Markram.
Ooh.
But then 2 Marsh.
2 beats, yeah. 1-1. Had you been 2, that's correct.
Yeah. So Marsh and my other.
Marsh makes it then. Sorry to disappoint you folks. Marsh is your number 1.
And I had Arshin.
I also had Arshin.
Yeah,
You will have to go with an Indian now.
No, I had an Arshin.
So there.
But
there
I
you
had
go.
him as number 3. That's
And you had?
I had Pant as my opener.
No, then 3. Who you had at number 3?
Now how will you do it?
Yeah, now you can't.
No, you can play Arshin at 3.
Again, it's a different batting order altogether then, because I had Badoni at 3 and I had pushed Pant to open.
Okay. Then middle order, how are you covering up?
So then in the 11th that I'd gone with Bretsky, Pant top, Badoni at 3, Puran 4.
No, but then Shamar won't have fitted in.
No, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4.
You had Puran, Miller, Bretsky,
And Shamar.
Shamar. So their openers are
Bretsky and Pant.
and Pant. Then number 3,
Badoni,
number 4.
Puran,
Okay. 5.
Miller,
Okay.
6 Samad, 7 Shabazz, and 8, 9, 10, 3 Pacers, and then Bishnoi at 11.
So who's your 12th then?
Manivaran Siddharth.
No, but you would have had an extra bowler, no? Then you missed out on a batter completely.
No, I've got batting till 7. Shahbaz is my.
That's what I'm saying. You're gone one shot on batting now.
Yeah, because I was just keeping 2 more bowling options.
But would you need? You have 3 fast bowlers. You have Bishnoi and a Shahbaz. So that's done. You have backup bowlers as well.
Even a Samad and a Badoni are
Badoni
also
can bowl.
Yeah,
spinners.
You don't need a bowler. So that's the balance was a bit off because I think in terms of balance now you've got batting till Shahbaz.
Number 8, yeah. You got batting till number
Only
8.
open with either Aryan Joyal or Arshin Gul.
I have gone
Correct.
with Arshin Kulkarni.
Even I've gone with Arshin.
Yeah, I've gone.
Okay,
Yep.
so there you go. That's the
The
safest.
only difference in my 11 is that I have Pant to open and Arshin at 3.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's a choice. But we're putting the likely 12 or the strongest 12 we feel that LSG can go with. Now to the question. Should we skip the weakness?
I think it's very obvious.
Because
It is.
everyone
Yeah.
here is going to be talking about that.
Is Siddharth named the team as the injured
So-
I think that's the only weakness they have. If we just
So if you have another weakness apart from their fast bowling, please come up with that.
Yes.
Anybody?
I think the opening partnership looks like a weakness to me.
Yes.
I think
Marsh is coming back from an injury, doesn't have a lot of game time. Arshin, you don't know, is going to be an experiment. Previous franchise that he was with wasn't tested.
he was with them only and he did play a few games.
So again, not enough that we've seen. Not enough that we've seen.
Yeah, Arshin didn't have a good time in the couple of games that he played last.
He didn't play too many games.
That's what. Even in the couple, he didn't look that impressive from his under 19 exploit. So yes, very inexperienced and volatile opening combination that is there.
Even spin bowling, I think, is a concern. Like we were talking about Delhi, that they don't have quality spinners. I think they have the same problem.
No, I
You're
think
playing the
Bishnoi,
spinner-
Shahbaz
only
are
Bishnoi,
good.
Only Bishnoi.
Shahbaz also.
Shahbaz again, who can contain runs. Wicket-taking spinners, do they have?
It's
again-
only Bishnoi. Same
Yeah, it's
Delhi
only-
problem.
yeah, that's
in a
what I'm
way.
saying.
You've
The
got
same-
the excellence of Kuldeep and
Here they have just Shahbaz and maybe a
The backup of Aksar.
Badoni.
sort
Here
of.
also backup of Shahbaz. Shahbaz also same sort of a bowler like Aksar. So I think they have the same problem. If they manage to squeeze in some overs from Arshin and get in a spinner as an impact sub in place of Akash Prince, get in an extra spinner, then I think something could happen. But otherwise, I think just the spin department is lacking a bit.
Okay, so many weaknesses. One that we've not even listed because everyone knows.
Yes.
But unfortunate, I do feel for Lucknow Super Giants because they had assembled a good fast bowling unit as well, truth be told. And if you bring them in, they suddenly look like a very different team.
Yeah.
You know, imagine if you, instead of where we're debating, Shamar Joseph goes out and you get your 3 Indian fast bowler and get a Makram to open. Look at the team.
Yeah.
It suddenly looks very competitive. But unfortunately, they'll miss out on some of their...
Until April 12th, you're going to have these kind of situations for Lucknow Super Giants because Mayank isn't expected to join until
They would
April
have played
12th.
3-4 games by then.
More than that, almost. You may look at 5-6 games if you look at it.
Half
So
of the season.
that's the problem. Mohsin, his ACL injury, we don't know how bad it is.
No, it is bad.
Hmm.
Deep, also, he's not recovered from that back injury ever since Australia. Imagine 3 to 4 very good Indian pace bowlers are gone. Otherwise, this was the envy of the IPL then, the Indian pace bowling strength of Lucknow
Mayank.
Super Giants. Mayank,
Yeah, X-factor
unfortunately.
guy. But anyway, the injury is more than obvious.
Strength.
But that's how cricket is. He's played in total of 5-7 games in all, and he's played India in that as well.
Yep. The
That's right,
strength.
But he was an X factor.
Yeah,
bowler. You have to
definitely. I'm not
agree.
taking anything away from him, but that's how cricket is.
Yep.
Strength.
Pooran and Badoni. These are the two guys who give me the confidence that yes, they can keep Lucknow Super Giants above water. I mean, Nicholas Pooran, there's a reason why he was paid 21 crores. Was their X factor.
Not Miller?
I am not so confident
You're
about
more confident
Miller.
about Badoni than Miller.
Yeah, I'm confident about Badoni in a sense because see, he's been retained. He was one of the few retained.
Watching him in Delhi Premier League and
No, I really think that he has that X factor in him. There's
Look,
nothing to take.
Lucknow Super Giants didn't bat Badoni and Pooran in the right positions in all the seasons.
But
they
I think
were.
Badoni
Even
will.
now, I think 5 is going to be too low for Badoni.
No, where will he bat? He
He
opened in the
should be
DPL
batting
ideally.
higher up, but which is why I was saying I think they're going to be facing the same problem like last year. We're making that argument again that Pooran needs to get more deliveries. He's coming down too late. So still giving
I'm
you
saying
21,
4 is also fine. Yeah, they were getting him down even below
5,
that.
6 again.
That's
And
unfair.
what we've seen with Badoni as well. Remember, we've seen him the time that he was called Baby AB by KL Rahul. You saw him bat top of the order. Then the subsequent season, he became a floater. The year after that, you didn't know. I still don't know his best position based off what we've seen.
No, ideally
in the
top
IPL.
three. Top three is
Yeah,
where he
he's
would
gotta be-
want to bat, and where I think there's a very high possibility. What you can also do is if Pant opens, then you can have Badoni at 3, Arshin at 4, and then Pooran at 5. Then the problem is that Pooran is batting too low. So it's going to be really complicated how they are going to really manage Badoni and Pooran and where they are going to bat. But the best utility of Badoni is at number 3 in the best scenario.
Remember strengths.
Yeah.
You've done the weakness.
Yeah.
Strength.
For me, the strength is the middle order of the Lucknow Super Giants. I think it's a really power-packed middle order, and everybody has proven themselves, be it Pooran, Badoni, Miller, or Abdul Samad. Abdul Samad has really not, he's not really made his mark and hasn't arrived, but we saw he was the Riyan Parag of Sunrisers Hyderabad, and that was very, very clear. They did back him for a very long time. Returns weren't that way, but again, he's really highly rated in the whole domestic circuit. And same for Badoni. I think Badoni needs to arrive this season. I think this season could be the season where Ayush Badoni really arrives. His mind, just the mindset he gets in the T20 format, I think that is something that really makes him the game changer. So I think that is something that's their strength.
I think for things to go right for them, they need to trust the left-handers. In Miller, Pant, Pooran, I think that's the strength. And I can't look beyond and look at another strength for this side right now. They look like a side that's been assembled in not such an ideal manner. And if there's any silver lining there, it is those 3 power hitters in Pant, Pooran and Miller.
Yeah, I mean, nothing more to add from what you guys have said. I think that middle order is the one. I'll only say that I'm a fan of Pant, the captain, as well. I think he'll manage resources very well. He does a good job, but I don't think he has the wherewithal or the resources to really surprise many people. That'll be the problem. And for me, the biggest strength, because I know the middle order, but I think he's the best T20 batter in the world, is Nicholas Pooran. So if Pooran has an outstanding season, Lucknow will punch above their weight. If he does not, then I fear the worst for them.
Yep.
Are they making the playoffs?
No, because too many injuries. The moment they come back, all the players, it'll be too late for them. And they're batting also. You can't slot in which player is right for which position. So that's why I think they're not making it to the playoffs only.
Not even for me. I don't think they're making the playoffs.
It's a jumbled 11 the way I look at it. The batting doesn't give me confidence because of the batting positions that I can see for these guys as well. Injuries.
Okay, let me turn the question, because it's an easy answer. With this team, all of us are going to pick, they don't
Ideal
make
11,
it.
huh?
Let's say hypothetically, after 3 games, 2 or 3 of their fast bowlers are back. Hypothetical situation. That team is there. Are they then making the playoff for you?
The batting's not impressing me.
No, still no.
Still not. Full strength team also? Not.
No.
Okay, I'll make it 4 out of 4. Even if they were playing a full strength team, I still had them missing the playoff. Now that they are hampered with, very few players available anyway, it's going to be even tougher. So you let us know what you think about Lucknow Super Giants. Maybe some of you may think that they can surprise, and who knows? It's happened in the IPL.
Yes.
Quite often you've picked a team to finish last and they've won the title.
Yep. So yes, muddled Super Giants, Delhi Super Giants, or Lucknow Super Injured. These are the 3 options by which you can tell us.
Okay, you let us know which is the name that you like the best. Give us a like on the video, but at least even if you don't want to partake in this poll that Siddharth has come up with, give us a like at least. Share it with your other friends who love the IPL and like analyzing the teams, and maybe they can chip in with their comments as well. And look forward to your company throughout the IPL, live at the end of each match. So do join us then. We'll take some questions as well.
Match highlights as well.
You've got match highlights?
Yeah. Special.
Wow.
Wow.
Please look out
Okay.
for them as well.
Yeah. Bye-bye.